Good afternoon. I'm not quite used to this thing. The most people I've ever spoke to at any one point is 50 people. It's just quite a shock, so if anything goes a bit strange, just bear with me for a second. So like Joe said, I was on Turnaround 3, which was from 2011 to 2012. And since then, I've really come on in leaps and bounds. So this was me in Scotland on our first week away for a trial. And what really helped me was the fact that I joined Turnaround and I lacked self-confidence, I lacked my self-belief, I lacked my self-esteem, but actually on the outside it looked like I was doing okay. I was doing well at school. You know, I wasn't very popular, but I wasn't disliked at school. And people thought I was okay, but actually inside I was really struggling. And Turnaround took me, and they took me from where I was and didn't force me to move forward before where I wanted to. And they helped me do that through wilderness. And actually looking back at it, it was the weeks away and the weekends in the wild that actually really helped my transition to stand here today, to be able to talk to this many people and be quite confident in doing so. So these are the other graduates that graduated with me on the Turnaround that I did. And on the weekends that we spent away getting to know each other, I really lost my ability to be judgmental. Being outside, you get this freedom that you can't get when you're in a room, and you get to know people and you get to have conversations outside of time constraints that you get when you're stuck indoors. And it really helped me to move forward and befriend people that I never ever would if I was in school, and helped develop me as a person. And this was when I was outside. So we had a wilderness trail up in Scotland. We went for a week. For our group of Turnaround, it was just the girls, so it really brought us closer together. And this week for me, I can put my thumb on it and say this was the week that literally my life did turn around. Something in my head clicked that week that said, I'm doing all right and I can move forwards. And when you're in conditions like this, how can you not? So Turnaround did lots of sessions with us. Again, it's just a total liberating area when you're not stuck indoors to really think things through. And after our sessions, they'd give us time out just to go and reflect on what they'd said, and you're just not stuck. Your mind's free, you're free, and you really just get to think about things that you never ever think about at home, and it really helped me. And one session, this was my turnaround point of when I started going, I can't do things, to saying, I can do things. And I switched from being really negative to being really positive, because the guy who helped us, the guy in this picture, said to me, I want you to stand here and stop saying that you can't, and move over to another rock. And I literally moved physically. And he said, now that you're here, I want you to say that you can do it. And I was like, okay, I can do it. And it didn't mean anything, but actually, I ended up climbing around that whole rock, and for me, that was amazing. You know, how often do you get that experience to be able to climb on a rock just around Scotland and then have your whole life changed whilst you're out there? Turnaround even gave me the ability to do a bit of modelling. So they only had male long johns for the week, and I was a great model for them, as you can see. So there were some difficult times. You get lots of teenage girls together, of course you're going to have a few problems. We haven't got straighteners, we haven't got our makeup, and we haven't got mirrors, we haven't got showers. But actually, I've missed the slide. We did become great friends that week of, again, just being able to talk to each other, being in open spaces. So over the 9 months that I was on Turnaround, we did lots of weekends away, so we got to do whitewater rafting, we got to do horse riding, and lots of other outdoor activities. And it is just constantly outside, and you're constantly being open, and you're not stuck in your situation where at home you're being quite stuck. You're really, really open to be who you are, to experiment in things you don't usually get to, and just move forwards. Which meant that at the end of the 9 months, we went away as one whole group. The boys came with us as well this time to Wales. And Turnaround at this point showed me that I was a trusted person. I was a trusted young person who could do what I wanted to do in life. You know, they'd say to you, we've worked with you for 9 months, we trust you now, Why don't you go and do a trial on your own? You know, go out for a day, select your route yourself and go and do it. And we did. And so at that point, for me, it was like, people trust me and I can do things and I am doing well. And 9 months on from Scotland, my confidence was sky high and I absolutely loved it. Even at the end of the 9 months, we were still doing activities. So again, it's outside, you're learning to trust other people, you're blindfolded and you're going to have to put your trust in someone else. Again, another life skill whilst outside, that you can trust people that you don't usually expect. So I've graduated now, I'm on the steering group, and I'm about to help lead Turnaround 5, which has really helped me, and it's going to be great to be able to go back to the wilderness again and help other young people who may have been in the same situation as me. And that's how it helped me. Thank you.